Onto the story, the deadline for political parties to submit their election candidate list to the IEC has come and gone as some Pietermaritzburg residents vow not to vote. Political parties had until 5 p.m. this afternoon, and yesterday the Constitutional Court upheld the IEC's decision to reopen the registration process. Our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli has been tracking this story for us. She joins us for an update. Lethiwe, so we understand that you engage with some communities in Honeyville. Why are they threatening not to vote?
Well, good afternoon, Faith. There are various reasons that the community is saying that come 1st of November, they will not go to voting stations. One of those reasons is service delivery. They are complaining about not having jobs. They are complaining about the area being not suitable to live for human beings. And they are also saying that there is also political violence in that area that the ANC has refused to acknowledge. I spoke to a candidate or someone the community wants to be a candidate. They want him to be their leader, who says that recently on the 14th of this month he was stabbed during a BGM meeting in that area, and he is saying that he was stabbed by 2 known councillors in that area and nothing has been done, and he's saying that the ANC is refusing to do anything about it. So the community is also saying that this is not the first incident. They are claiming that there's a lot of political violence in the area and the ANC is not doing anything to address that. Other issues also have to do with the local councillor that is currently the councillor in that area in Honeyville. They are saying that he is currently facing 2 charges of fraud and corruption. But the ANC has not actually come to them and tell them why he has not stepped aside, because there is that rule within the ANC that if any member of the party is facing corruption charges or any charges, they need to step aside. So they are saying that they will not vote until all of these problems are dealt with. I spoke to a community leader who used to be a councillor in that area, Henry Ngubane, and this is what he had to say.
The main issue which is raised by the community is the issue of a demarcation. Okay, they're not happy at all with the demarcation which was conducted at Ward 29, whereby the VD at Cobsville Primary was taken to Ward 34 without their consultation, without any communication. They're not happy with that at all, because this thing come up now because it's election time. The message is clear. They want the top leadership to come to them and address that issue, and things can be back to normal.
Much contention there. So what is the ANC in KZN actually saying?
When I actually asked the ANC in KZN, the spokesperson for the ANC, I issues that the community is raising, because the bigger issue is demarcation. Nhlakanipho did say that that issue actually is not an issue for the ANC, unfortunately, so they could not address that issue. But he is saying that the ANC in the province is planning on visiting various wards within the province that are facing issues that need to actually tell them what is going on. He's saying that by the end of this week, they are hoping that they will visit Honeyville and deal with some of these issues. He's also saying that a lot of wards within the province are not aware of the ANC processes, which is kind of an issue for them, because these wards are not following those processes. But when he was responding to some of the questions that I posed to him, this is what he had to say.
Regions have got the responsibility of convening meetings with all the affected wards where there are disputes, where there are people protesting, to give them an ear on their issues and determine the way forward. One, on the issue of demarcation. The demarcation is a demarcation board process. Because of the lockdown regulation, the demarcation board could not have public hearings. It allowed the individual or political parties to make a presentation on the inputs of the demarcation. So there is a process beyond the ANC. It's an independent body to make that determination.
Lethiwe, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for that insight. Lethiwe Mdluli giving us the latest there when it comes to the ANC in KZN. Whilst